Scouting in the 21st century has become much more than weekend camping and jamborees.
We always like to talk about the fact that we kind of make the joke, it's not your father's scouting. A lot of society thinks about scouting and they think of a bunch of guys around a campfire and that's pretty much all they do. It's not the case anymore. We definitely enjoy that aspect of scouting and we encourage the outdoors. It's a part of our program and always will be. But we've moved in a lot of different directions. We're recognizing the fact that the skill sets that come along with STEM and with those related topics are going to be vital to the future of our organization and of the people in it.
The Boy Scouts of America's Theodore Roosevelt Council is the governing organization for Nassau County Scouts. The council opened their STEM Center in February to provide an in-house location for Scouts to learn science, technology, engineering, and math concepts.
The STEM initiative from a national perspective is definitely a newer on-taking. In regards to the council in specific, over the last 3 years or so, we've really hopped on board. We're one of the first ones in the nation to really develop a fully extensive STEM lab. And really one of the only ones to have done it inside of the Council Service Center and in our offices. We've converted a lot of our spaces to classroom spaces and tried to make as much access to educational facilities as possible.
It's almost like the Scouts beginning a whole new portion of their history because it's something that's never been done in Scouting before, so I think it's a pretty big deal to be part of it.
A lot of the kids complain about how in school they don't have a lot of fun with the science classes. So what we really want to do is with all these hands-on activities, get them interested and get them engaged in the topics we're studying.
Well, I like how we get like do the experiments and like hands-on stuff, and it's fun to and it's fun. I like to learn about all the discoveries people made and like just like try to make our own experiments to see what we can make out of it.
I just changed the color by putting some more in. Here, I got a nice churned it.
We try to create a fully extensive program, so every single weekend now out of the office, we run some sort of STEM merit badge workshop or an adventure day for the Cub Scouts, or we even have a venturing program, which is our co-ed program for both guys and girls, where they can come and learn about these science, technology, engineering, and math-related subjects, along with a slew of other subjects. We have over 130 merit badges in the program.
STEM Center programs are open to the entire community. Today, Scouts are here learning about chemistry, aeronautics, and robotics.
With the slime and the lava lamps, it's the chemistry. So it's kind of like a chemistry engineering thing because you're combining different chemicals to make something different in the slime or the lava lamps.
My slime turned out good. It's in a plastic bag right now. So it started out as basically water and glue and turned into what as we call slime. I mean, we put a lot of borax and glue, glow-in-the-dark glue, and mixed it together, and it caused a chemical reaction which made it all compact, which caused it to be slime.
Although not all of them worked perfectly, they still saw what the finished product would look like, and they still got to play with it and see what could happen. Also, them not being successful kind of goes along with another thing that we were doing, in that not everything you do in engineering is going to work the first time. So it's not really that bad of a thing that it doesn't all work.
We wanted to go to help the kids learn about how planes fly, because it's a very abstract concept, how something that much heavier than air can go into the air and what appears effortlessly. We went over with them the concepts of lift and air pressure and drag, and we helped them study just what makes a plane fly.
I learned how air pressure affects how wings adjust to it and how they fly, and how it lifts and drags and pushes the plane in its directions that it goes.
The nearby Massapequa Preserve provides another great space for experimenting.
We took a bunch of wood, we built a giant slingshot, and then we took some water balloons, we launched them in there, and we tried to hit a lot of balloons. We all missed. They blew up in this catapult, and everyone failed. We also had a picnic there too, which is pretty fun.
Though the Scouts are having fun, the Theodore Roosevelt Council hopes these STEM-related activities will lead to bigger things for youth in the community.
One thing that we really instill to the guys that come through our shops, and then the same thing with the girls, is that right now in your everyday life, STEM is all around you. specifically for career orientation. That's something that we hold in high regard, is the idea that we have hundreds of thousands of jobs related to the STEM field, and really only a select few that have the criteria or the skill sets to meet them. So that's a big thing that we push with our kids, and make sure that they recognize the fact that this kind of skill set, whether it's having fun and making slime, or if it's taking time to do some of the lecture-based that we're working on advancement, it's all leading towards the bigger goal of preparing them for the future and what they're going to do for the rest of their lives.
To find out more about the Theodore Roosevelt Council STEM Center programs, go to trcbsa.org. For Push Pause in Massapequa, this is John Schwally.